Hello, everybody! Let me know if you can hear me over the sweet, sweet sounds of our Dancing with Revan's Macarena. Zeno, we are going to be on Starforge first. If you want to head over to my stronghold, I believe you may already have a key. We are going to be doing some crazy stuff today, and by crazy, I mean we're going to be doing fashion in Star Wars: The Old Republic, our favorite thing, Galactic Space Barbie! But before that, we're going to be going over what's going on in Star Wars: The Old Republic right now. So first off, currently the Ragul event is running, and it is going to be running until next Tuesday morning, basically. I will have posted a link in chat to a guide that I very recently wrote. There's not going to be a video out this event because they take too long to make, but there is a full guide about everything you can do in the event, as well as some of the things I've been checking out, like achievements and stuff like that. And I've been running a lot of the eyeless Ragul boss with groups we've been putting together in the morning. There is also going to be very soon coming up a double XP event, and this is super awesome. I'll have a video coming out about this on Monday, hopefully, that tells you some of the ways you can take advantage of the double XP event. It can be more than just level up super fast, level up at double the normal rate. There's a lot of things you can actually do during this event, especially when you include double valor, double renown, and double GSF rewards, which is pretty cool, I think. So we're actually going to be doing the fashion event coming up real soon here in about 10 minutes or so. The fashion event is a player run thing, and it will be every Friday at 3 p.m. PDT. We will be covering all servers, all factions, and to figure out how to actually showcase your outfit, go to Swtorista.com/FF for full info. If you're already aware of how you need to be supporting the channel in some way, then you can go to Swtorista.com/FS, F for fashion spreadsheet, and you can sign up there with your character and your server, so I know to hit up your server. So we're going to switch over to our Fashion Fridays. I fully expect, let's see, does this break? No, it didn't, yay. So here is the instructions of what's going to go on. I'm going to be starting on the Starforge server. I'm on an Imperial character, and my stronghold is, let's see if it's set to public or not. Sweet! It is set to open to everyone, but there has unfortunately been a nasty bug in the game so that only one faction can join at a time. So if you want to join us on the Starforge server, to sign up, you need to be supporting in some way to actually showcase your outfit. You need to either be a subscriber on Twitch. For those of you watching in the morning, you might already be one. You need to support on Patreon, or you can click join on YouTube. Right below this, there's literally a big old join button you can click unless you're watching on your phone, and that's basically helps support everything that I do. One of the big things is paying for the website, as well as paying for all the software and equipment I have to record videos every week. And so if you're willing to support, I'm willing to show off your sweet, sweet outfits. And so when you're ready to sign up, make sure to go to Swtorista.com/FS for the spreadsheet, where you can write down your name so I know which server to actually go to, because we're going to be going literally to every server. Pretty cool. So I'm actually going to go hit up the spreadsheet right now, Swtorista.com/FS. And if you wanted to come join in the audience, now would be a really good time to do the instructions that are showing up on the screen. So to join the live audience, you need to go to the Crew Skills, Strongholds and Crew Skills section of the fleet, to the Alderaan terminal, and wait until your server and faction, so keep your ears open, and my stronghold will show up in the Alderaan listings. Right now I'm on Imperial side, so it will only show up for Imperial players. Zeno says, are they all going to be Imp? No, so I'm going to have to switch over to Republic side so that our Republic players can also log in. BioWare, fix your game. Awesome, I see some of our Imperial players have already made it here. So I'm going to stay about 2 or 3 more minutes on the Imperial side if you want to get in on the Starforge audience, and then I'll switch over to Republic side. Sweet, and we already have 2 players signed up. We're going to showcase on Starforge. Rock and Donkey and Fireblade are going to show us some outfits. On Shan, Rubik's and Fireblade are going to show off. And Tulak Horde and Leviathan, I don't see anybody, but we will have some characters who are signing up for Darth Malgus. Awesome, we'll get some European players signed up. Nice. And yeah, I don't know if you guys want to or not, but if you are, you might have to be higher than level 1. You'd probably have to finish your first planet, but if you ever want to come on the other servers, you can totally level up like a throwaway character and just attend. You just need to have reached the Republic or Imperial fleet, I think is the caveat there. So when you get here, I'm going to switch over to in-game real quick so you guys can see what's going on here. So I'm standing on the runway, the dais for the beautiful showcasers, and if you're coming to join as an audience or as a showcaser, please stand behind the blue fences for now so that we can make sure you don't accidentally get in the way of the shot. And we've got our friend, actually Zeno has joined us this week. It's going to be super awesome. Zeno is playing on like ultra graphics, much like I am. And Zeno, he's going to be taking screenshots of everybody showcasing so he can show off your outfits even to everyone who wasn't able to attend today. Matt says, sweet, my Starforge characters can be left in the stronghold and spawn straight in. I was thinking that actually, like for someone who's just visiting from another server, they might just be left here. If you're only logging in once a week, that could be the case too. So I'm going to put the information back on the screen and I'm going to switch over to Republic side now. So just to make sure though, we'll make sure that our characters were able to get in here. So let me turn the nameplates on just for now. And enemy characters too there, that's what I was looking for. So we're looking, I see Fireblade made it in here. Oh, you guys are so smart. You put your factions beside your character names. You guys are the best. Good job. So I see Sarel's in here. Kalia's in here, awesome. Exter needs to get in here, so I'll send Exter an actual key. Get you a key. Or rather an invite would be easier there. Oh no, Exter's not online. Arthur Oliveira, do you have your character online yet? Let me know in chat so I can make sure you get in the stronghold. Fireblade says, we can use multiple characters, ? I do have several on various servers. For now, Fireblade, you can do 1 per server. And we'll... actually, it just kind of depends on how many people there is. If there's less than 10 people total, I don't really mind doing multiples. So far, I see 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can sign up a couple more if you have some outfits already like 100% good to go. Just put them at the end of the list and I'll make sure that each of our players get to do at least 1. Oh, Exter's Republic, no problem. So that means we'll be able to switch over. So I'm going to switch over to Republic Starforge now. So if you wanted to join in on the audience, or if you're Arthur, then you'll be able to actually get into the stronghold now. No problem. Hey, Slothful. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to my Republic character now. Hey, Loki. Yeah, this is an odd hour for a lot of you, especially who join in the morning streams. It's going to be not your morning, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm now on my Republic character on Starforge. So if you want to join in the audience, or if you're going to be showcasing today on Starforge server, you can now join. If you need some more information about how to actually showcase your own character and have your outfit reviewed and shown off, I just posted a link in chat that shows you how to do it. And it'll be swtorista.com/ff for all the info. And we'll start once I see that Arthur has been able to get their character over here. If you want, Rockin' Donkey on Kalia, if you want, you can come back right up on the stage. I see you have something real interesting lined up here. Now that we've got some of our stuff out of the way, explained how everything works. Hey everybody, nice to see you all here. Zeno says, who's going to be taking screenshots for us? I have a character on every server except Tulak Horde. So far we haven't had anyone showcase on Tulak Horde, I think. They're all the way at midnight in Germany, so I don't know if we'll be getting many people showcasing over there, unfortunately. What's the stronghold name? It will be called Swtorista Stronghold. Should be visible if you're on Republic side now. Loki, if I couldn't tell if you were Imperial or Republic, so if you're Imperial side, we'll have to wait until we switch back over and get you invited. Oh, sweet. Arthur was able to make it. Nice. Arthur, if you want to head over to the audience for now. Slothful says, can I showcase my character? Slothful, I think... Hi, Blackpool UK members. Slothful, I think you may have signed up, like, did you sign up, like a few days ago? Oh, I see you on Darth Malgus. Perfect. Yes, you're good to go. You might want to put your character name so it's easier to invite you later. Okay, let's get Satan's little helper going. So this is... I'll turn off the nameplates so we can get a better look at things. So this is the Rocking Donkeys character. Their character's name is Lord Kalia Menethil of the Jade Legacy of the House of Malice. And they are saying that this is my Christmas outfit. A little early this year, I know, but I had it left over from last year. It's Satan's little helper. I was thinking you had a Christmas elf vibe. Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. You have a funny mix of things going on here. So it's very clear what kind of vibe you're going for. And I'm looking forward to seeing you wear this on Life Day when that rolls around, huh? Oh, I guess we don't need to inspect your achievements. Oh no, I forgot to show you guys the screen. Here we go, hang on. Let's fix that. There we go. Now we can actually see poor Rockin' Donkey's character. Sweet, perfect. Okay, so this is the Rockin' Donkey's character, and they have clearly dressed up as a winter elf or Santa's little helper, or definitely got the Christmas vibes going on. Like I said, I'm excited to see them show up during the Life Day event that happens every year to kind of celebrate Christmas. So unfortunately, I am not able to inspect their character because once again, I am on the wrong faction, but luckily I know exactly what you're wearing. So the first part of their chest piece is a Jedi set. Is kind of a simple Jedi robes, and a lot of players like this set in general, not necessarily to dye green and red. And the actual set itself is called Loyal Adherence, and it's normally kind of beige and light tan colored set. I really like it. A very light side set with some really big sleeves. Really nice. Looks, apparently dyes really well. I didn't know that. The thing that you guys may be noticing the most, and I think Rockin' Donkey probably had the most fun picking out, was the Sith Inquisitor headpiece there, and I'm trying to actually track that down. I know it's actually kind of difficult these days to get, but there is a version that you can still craft. Oh, here's one version. Which one do you actually have? You have the Darth Jadis version, huh? Actually, I don't know if you can craft it anymore. I'm gonna be real sad if you can't. So I know there's one version called the Ottogan Force Experts that you can get using tech fragments. Synth weaving. Actually, I don't know if you can get that anymore. That's crazy. What helmet do you have, Rockin' Donkey? You paid a few million for it on the GTN. I feel like there was a really old version that was from the Galactic Command. I'm trying to see. from the Galactic Command Crates, but I don't know if that's even available anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So there's a chance yours could be called the Venerated Mystic, or that would be one you could find on the GTN if you're very lucky. It's technically retired, but a couple players had them still in their inventories and stuff like that and been selling them over time. And of course, there's all kinds of random drops in the open world that have no rhyme or reason. Rockin' Donkey says it's actually called the Unidentified Mithra Cap. So very likely it's something someone found on the ground and just was like, I'm going to sell this. One other really nice little thing they have is their belt. And I think that's from the Light versus Dark vendor. And I'm going to check that real fast. I'm like using my site called Swtorista.com/armor. Been pretty useful for tracking down these crazy things that you guys have. Yes, this is the Righteous Harbinger armor set belt. You can get it from the Light versus Dark vendor. So every time you gain a renown level, basically every time you gain a level from XP at higher than at level 75 or higher, I guess whatever the next level cap will be, there's a potential for you to get dark or light tokens, basically if your side is winning at the time. And you have to save up quite a few for this whole armor set, but if you just wanted to get the belt alone, it only costs you 6. Definitely gives you some of that wintry Christmas vibe. Thank you so much for showing off us Satan's little helper, Rockin' Donkey. Have fun when Christmas gets here. So next up on Starforge, we're going to have Fireblade showing off on Saril. So feel free to come on up. Let's gasp, scandalous. Oh, nice. Oh, you got an awesome mix of stuff right here. Am I able to look at you? No. Once again, you are a Sith Marauder. I am a trooper. This love was never meant to be. So this is Fireblade's character, Saril Fireblade of the Covenant of the Phoenix. They are once again wearing a awesome mix of armor from different locations. So the first one that I really like, and I haven't actually seen very many players wear this at all, this is from a Flashpoint. It's called the Order of Sildrog set, and it comes from the Nathema Conspiracy Flashpoint. If I remember right, it's one of those things that just randomly drops. I believe you can also get this one from the GTN. Some of the other recent Flashpoint armors you can't always pick up unless you happen to have it. But it's got a lot of really cool details to it. This crazy shoulder pad. It's got a bit of a kind of very subtle glow to it, kind of a squishy looking poison kind of aspect to it. It's got a really nice pauldron on the other side too. I like the lattice on the chest. There's nothing really quite like that in the game, and it gives it a really kind of old-fashioned look to it. I'm trying to figure out what this belt with the cool little canteen on it is. It kind of reminds me of the armor set from Light versus Dark, but I'm not sure that that's it. See if I could track that down if you want to tell me what that is in chat. Oh, so the Light versus Dark armor I'm thinking of is the Light Devotee set, and it kind of has a similar banded waistband, but it does not have that canteen. I'd rather not, thanks. Says, can I still join? Yeah, it's absolutely not too late. So here's the information about how everything works. And thank you so much, Michael. Fireblade, you'll have to let me know in chat what your belt is, because I am not able to guess that one. Boo! Primal Sith. I don't think so. I really like the pants as well. Like, Fireblade's done a really good job putting the whole kind of old-fashioned kind of knight with lots of leather in there as well. I will show off what they have on their belt or on their back too, unless you wanna flip around Fireblade and I can show it in the light here. I'm gonna see if I can track down that belt because I really like it. I have a suspicion it's probably a Cartel Market belt, but I don't know exactly what. Sweet, so Fireblade's flipped around and they're showing off their They're samurai blades, and this is something also really nice and unique in the game. And what's especially cool is when you dual wield them, they cross over on the back, and they're in these sheaths. And even when you take your weapons out, if you want to take your weapon out, Fireblade, you can show off whatever crystal you chose to put in there, and the sheaths will stay on your back even once it's unsheathed. There's a lot of crazy bugs going on with it right now. Like if you go on your speeder, the sheaths will drag around on the ground. Which is not ideal. Oh, sweet. So it looks like Fireblade has chosen to put either a white or maybe a light silver blue color crystal. Oh, there you go. You've got the sheaths on the back right there. It's a very, very cool feature. And the color of the crystal that you choose will make the inscription on the blades glow in that color. So if you put a pink crystal in, you get some pink ancient Jedi ruins on here. And it also looks like they put maybe some type of, I don't think it's a lightning tuning, though I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be maybe one of the other tunings. Osis. Oh, it's an Osis set. Oh, I think you're right. Hang on. Osis. Nice! It's a reputation belt! Oh, that's exciting. So this is the Osis Explorer armor set belt with that little canteen on it that we can see. That's a really nice belt. So you can earn it through the Osis dailies. And I don't think that one's... Oh, this one requires champion rank. So it's going to be a while before you get this one. And the helmet of that set is real goofy. But the belt is really great for this kind of look. Very nice look, Fire. I don't know if you wanted to share anything about it in chat. Oh, I see. Fire was trying to share information in general chat. Yes, good to go. It's called the Osis Explorer Girdle. Thank you so much for showing off your outfit, Fireblade. That's a good one. Get off my stage. Next up, we will have Arthur Oliveira. Come bring your character up on stage. Yes, exactly. We'll be moving through the different servers. So next up will probably be Satil Shan, and then Darth Malgus, Tulak Horde, and then Leviathan. And then let's say someone came in late and we missed them on Starforge, we can loop back around again. Not a problem. So if you did want to sign up for those other servers, or I think we're about to finish up Starforge, but we can loop back around again. But here is the links for how to do it. Okay. Next up, we have Arthur's character, and Arthur's character is named Exter Exemel. They've got a very, very good like Sith kind of name here. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but I like it a lot. As a website designer who is getting old now, XML means something totally different to me than what should be in someone's character name. So they've got some crazy look going on. I really like this. So some of you may recognize parts of this armor set as Thanavesh's armor set, but with a very dramatic cutout in the front. And one of the ways the Sith can kind of gain power is through shock and awe. Like the big Sith warrior might have some giant armor plates, while the female Sith warrior might have those cutouts, like to show like, I don't need this armor, I'm gonna rip you to shreds whether I'm wearing armor or not. And so Arthur has really taken that to heart. And this armor set, the Dramatic Extrovert, I believe it's called, is definitely the best example of this style of dressing up as a Sith. And so obviously it's not very protective, but it's hella intimidating. They've also done something really cool with their character. They've it's pretty clear that they're a Sith character. Oh, they're a scoundrel. What? Really? I would have never guessed that. Wow, you're not a Sith warrior. I'm sorry. I guess we are just going for the sexy smuggler look then. That's cool. The kind of sexy sniper. If you want to share anything about like your character or their story, feel free to do so in the YouTube chat, and I'll share that with everyone else as well too. So they've got the cyborg implants, which I think looks really good with the whole black leather outfit. They've got some really nice cyborg legs as well. I think this was probably the perfect cyborg set to pick. There's actually quite a few different cyborg sets in the game, and this one I think was a really good match with the leather, because you got like a bit of a bit of the banding on the leather here, and then you've kind of matched it as best as you could here. I think that was a good pick. And the other thing you got going on that I thought was cool was the matching gloves and boots. Like, these boots are super underrated. I only discovered them like a month or two ago, and they are part of a set that's really not too hard to find, but players don't know it has this awesome glow on it. And this is called the Potent Champions boots. And I was curious about your gloves. You got the Triumphant Predators gauntlets. I'm not even sure what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Triumphant. I'm honestly not sure, but the glow is a nice little glow to match up with the blue on your boots as well. And one more thing that I thought was super cool was because you're using a bald character, you can really see those cyborg implants super well. Maybe we shouldn't look that close. The game was never designed for it, but a lot of the cyborg implants, they kind of get lost under the character's hair, but choosing to actually use a bald character, you see everything. Super cool. I'm wondering which of the cyborg sets that is, so I can look that up real fast. Hang on. Oh, it'll say right here. Hang on. The B100 cybernetic greaves, and that's one of the more unique cyborg sets versus being the strange kind of fleshy color. Did you want to show your weapons, Arthur? If you did, you're more than welcome to. Oh, nice. So much for sharing your outfit, Arthur. This is definitely one of the unique ones we've seen so far. Nothing quite like it has come up. Have fun taking your badass character out in the underworld, because that's where she definitely looks like she belongs. Alright, I think that finishes us up for Starforge. If you want to showcase on Starforge, we will be looping back around, so make sure to go use the spreadsheet to sign up, and I'll come back around if there's another person on there after Arthur's sign up. So let's go say bye to our audience. Hey everybody! Hi! Thanks for coming to either showcase or to get nuked out of orbit as you're watching the from the sidelines. Is there anybody on the other side? No, this is the lonely VIP booth. So I'm going to start switching over to Satil Sean now. That's funny. I wasn't expecting anyone to do that in the audience. So how can I join the audience of Satil Sean? Let us turn that back on. So I'm going to be going to Republic side of Satil Sean first. So if you want to join an audience or to showcase Republic side, please get yourself all lined up at the Stronghold terminal. I'm going to be just a second and go grab some more water. Alright, I got me some water. So if you're on Republic side Satil Sean and wanted to showcase or be in the audience, now would be the time to join. So it looks like on Satil Sean, we will have 2 Imperial characters showing off. Bunch of dirty dogs, Imperials. So if you wanted to be Republic side Satil Sean audience, now is the time to hustle up and get in here using the instructions on the right hand side of the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're on Satil Sean now. We're going to be hitting up every single server in order. Yeah, you can still come. We're going to be having Imperial showcasing. Just there's a bug right now in the game that if I'm on a Republic character, only Republic characters can get to my stronghold. Oh, I think Xeno probably needs a... yes, Xeno. Same Swtorista stronghold. I'm probably further down the list this time, though. So I'll be switching over to an Imperial character in like a minute or two, and then you guys will be able to join if you're on Imperial characters before we actually start. Oh, we got somebody loading in who was here last time. That's funny. Zeno, if you're not able to get here, let me know, and I'll send you a key or something like that. If there's anyone else who wanted to come Republic side, put a shout out in YouTube chat, and I'll hold on for a minute or two. Otherwise, I'm gonna switch over to Imp side since that seems to be where the party is at. So the cool stage setup is part of your stronghold. Yeah, so I bought this. I went through one day and I went and bought this stronghold on every single server, and I put up the stage here on every single server so y'all could have a sweet place to showcase your outfits. Hey, thank you very much, Brian. The catch was that I didn't want to set up the whole thing on every stronghold, so there's beautiful green open spaces in my other strongholds apart from Starforge. Here, I can while we're waiting, we can set up the stanchions. Oh, we're gonna switch over. Okay, so we'll get Sino invited first. Invite. And that will be Kiev Mortimer. There we go, Sino. If you Sino's probably can't spell his own name, that's okay. I was wondering, I was like, you got an interesting first name there. Kiev. There you go. Perfect. Didn't you carry like 2 billion credits across too? I did. That was for Peter's event. Those credits they're gone now though. Okay, so I'm gonna go switch over to Imperial side now. So if you want to join Imperial side on Satil Shan, now is your time to go do that. And following the instructions on the right, it should show up on the list in like a minute as I switch over. Hey, Marcus, thank you very much. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We are on Satil Shan now. How long till Darth Malgus? Yeah, Darth Malgus will be after Satil Shan. So I just hopped onto my Imperial character, and now I'm waiting for all of our characters to actually get here. I see Xeno was able to get here, and I'm specifically waiting on Satil Shan for... Nice! Marcus, you just joined. We're going to wait for Rubik's Cubed, Fireblade, and Marcus Wheeler to get here. So we're waiting for Ro here, Kaya Blue, and it looks like Marcus is still figuring out their character name. So, Darth Malgus is coming up next. Don't worry, we're going to be doing every server and every faction. So if you need more information about what the hell is going on here right now, or how you can join as an audience, or how you can showcase your outfit more than what's on the screen, here's the information. So the stronghold name is going to be called Swtorista Stronghold. It's only going to be visible right now to Imperial characters. Hey, thank you very much, Elite Ghost. It would be probably pretty far down the list though, because this is not my main server. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get here, and I'm just going to go get some battery for my phone. Hang on. Brandon says, I'd participate, but I only so far have quest rewards armors so far. I actually really like seeing outfits that people put together that you've kind of picked up along the way, because as a veteran player, I mostly see, oh, I'm gonna drop my phone on the floor. I mostly only see the super epic armors, and I love seeing the lower level armors because they're actually... I'm gonna go throw a temper tantrum, hang on. My phone just like gave up on life and fell over like 3 times in a row. I needed to see chat. Hey, Korriban, thank you very much. Yeah, there's no blue ropes, so you can show up and just be in the audience for free, or if you want to showcase, you have to check out swtorista.com/ff. So let's see. So the stronghold name should be Swtorista's stronghold. I see, I think, some Imperial characters showing up, so I think it did work. So let's see who signed up. First is going to be Rubik's Cubed on the character Roger Ficos. Rubik's Cube, if you want to head up onto the stage, we'll start showcasing. I will even switch it so that you guys can see Rohir's character. Isn't that amazing? Wayne says, yeah, I just started too. Still suck at combat, but learning. It's okay. Combat's probably one of the hardest parts of the game, I would say, actually. Everything else can be kind of figured out slowly over time, versus combat. It just feels like you suck until all of a sudden your character, you get it, and it just starts to flow, and you're like, oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is going to be a sick outfit. I'm looking forward to this. We are on Satil Shan. So this is going to be Rubik's Cubed character, and their character name is Rohir Ficos of the Fico Legacy. And oh, I love the mix and match of this outfit. Once again, I'm Craigie. I'm on the... Oh, I went on the superior faction this time. So let's take a look at what they have here. I am always a big fan of the black and white in this game. Somehow along the way, the meta for fashion is that black and white became very expensive because of the dyes. So any armor set that you put together that's black and white is kind of considered more luxury. And they actually took that into consideration when they were designing the Zakul characters on one of the endgame planets, a very opulent planet. A very rich planet. A lot of the characters and NPCs you'll see around the open world they're wearing black and white because that's what characters consider very valuable. So whenever I see someone walking around with a black and white outfit, I'm like, ooh, I want that. One important thing to know is that for Rubik's Cube, they've actually picked an outfit where they didn't need to dye it. This armor set is the Dark Legionnaires set for the chest piece, and it is very, very rare to start with. For the longest time, you just couldn't even really get it anywhere. And it actually starts off black and white. If you're looking, so this one, like I said, specifically is called the Dark Legionnaire set. There is kind of a very interesting poor man's version, I guess you could say, of the set, and that is a reverse engineered schematic. Let me pull that up. I would love to share that one with you. And that is a set that you have to reverse engineer. Like, you have to go through multiple steps of learning it. You can't just directly picking it up from the trainer. So I've linked that if anyone's going to look up that Legionnaire set and is just crying with how expensive it is. So apart from that, they've also done a ton of cool mix and matching there. And they have Phantom wrist guards. I think you can actually see that. That's the little dot. The little red dot there, which is really nice. So a lot of the time the wrists are just hidden. So Rubik's Cube actually embraced that they're showing on this outfit. They've got their Ravager's boots, which I think has a really cool black and white line there that lines up perfectly with the white line on the chest piece. For the pants, they've actually got cybernetic greaves. We were showing that B100 set earlier. This is the B300 set. You can't actually see any of the cybernetic bits, but it looks really good with the plating. On the top of this armor, the plating is echoed down on the legs, which is really nice. And the Exterminator's gauntlets have got these sweet, I'm gonna go in real close, sweet little spikies on them, which goes perfect if you're a Sith juggernaut and need to backhand somebody. It's kind of their thing. So another nice thing I wanted to point out is that their companion is also really nicely dressed, almost to match, I'd say. They looks like they're using Thanavesh's armor with a mix of a couple different things, and also a white black dye popped in there probably so they really look like they're a team, like they're going to take on the galaxy. They're gonna take on the Emperor and everything. They've got this on lock. They also have a very nice lightsaber. They are using specifically the, I have no idea why I'm saying you're wearing the Devastator's double-bladed lightsaber, because I'm pretty sure that's Kylo Ren's lightsaber right there. See if I can get this to fix itself. There we go. The Defiant Vented lightsaber. And apart from this being like a throwback to a future back, I'm not quite sure. The Kylo Ren lightsaber, it's also just a really nice design. Like, it's got some very subtle animation on the hilt, it's got some exposed wiring, and it also has the very noticeable crossguard flare hilt. That's a super nice outfit. Yeah, you fit in right well with the Zakuulan Elite. Thank you so much for showing your outfit, Rubik's Cube. And Rubik's Cube says, Jace's outfit is Ravager's Rebreather, Thanavesh chest guard, Reaver's gauntlets, decorated Pummeler's belt, Sith Recluse greaves, and Thanavesh's boots. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't able to see that myself. Rubik said, the white is a little non-traditional for a Sith, but I like how stark it looks against the black. This is coming from a person who hates black dyes. You can say muddy up armor details. Absolutely. With that white in there, you can see every little bit of your armor set for sure. Thank you. That was a really cool one. Rubik's also said, I wanted to make something imposing, but also distinctive, as well as adding a fancy lightsaber, one he might have gotten as a gift from his family for moving up in the world. Yes! Roleplay backstory thrown in there. I try to make an outfit for each significant event in a character's story. A planet, a change in rank, an undercover mission, etc. This one in particular is the outfit my warrior dons when he becomes a lord. Very nice. I don't know if you'll be here in future events, but if you happen to have some of your older ones, I would love to see those too. But for now, we're going to kick you off the stage. Get out of here! And we'll have Fireblade come up on this other server on Kaya Blue. Bye! So we're on Satele, and if you want to showcase, here is the information. I'm going to put it in chat. We'll be rotating around the servers, but it's not too late to come on Satele, Sean. What Kylo won't know won't hurt him. Oh, I see. I think I was actually seeing, when I was trying to read off the Devastator's double-bladed lightsaber, that was actually Rubik's companions. All right, next up we have Fireblade's character, and their name is Kaya Blue, and they're in the guild Muted, and they're on a blue too. Like, wow, you have such a nice, really unique mix of lots of different things going on here. I actually thought you were on a consular or something like that when I was going to inspect you, but definitely not, So here's, I'm not really good at guessing what you have on right now, so let's go straight to the chase in the outfit designer. So you've got the Tranquil Mystics breastplate, and I don't like this chest piece because I've only ever seen it in like the brown and green. It kind of looks really funky, but you put, let's see if I can see, you put some type of maybe dark gray and light gray dye in there. It doesn't tell me specifically, but it looks really nice. I think it matches a lot better with the glowing details that come with that chest piece than the brown and green kind of having way too much going on at once. That's a really nice chest piece once you've dyed it. You've got Ulic Keldroma's bracers, which are a cool little addition because I don't know what you clicked, but you're glowing. They are extra long compared to most bracers. They're practically a glove of their own, and you've thrown in the Shikawan royalties gauntlets just for a nice little, they're actually really textured. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. No, I can't. See, can I go on the floor? No, I can't. But to make like a super long leather glove, that's pretty neat. You've got the Primeval Stalker's belt, Maybe you have something in your backstory that it makes sense for her to have a little bit of bones or something in there, especially because she's a Sith sorcerer. I don't know, Fire. I'll check chat because I know you were sharing stuff there last time. No, okay. And I really also like that you had a blue Twi'lek, and then you had some blue accents on your armor as well. Lastly, you've got Satele Shan's boots, which I think match pretty well. You've got like the silver accents on the, I'm not even sure what you call them, bracelets maybe? Like armbands. And you've got the silver on the belt, and then you've got the silver on the boots. And normally those boots are not silver, so the whole thing is just matching really, really well. Fire, I always want to know about your characters and you never want to tell me. I'm so sad. Because they always look like they have this huge story attached to them. Thank you so much for sharing your Twi'lek on this server, Fire. I'll see you later. Oh, unless you want to show your weapon. I don't know if you have anything interesting equipped. Oh, pretty. Ooh, that's very nice. That is the Sios Guardian's Blade. It normally has like some lightning. Maybe you guys can barely see it, but Fire has the incinerator tuning on it that's almost masking it and making it kind of like the waver you get from the top of a flame. And in there you've got a nice crystal, the white, purple, blue crystal. I'm trying to remember. I think that might be a crafted one, which is really cool, or it's the alternative you can get from the cartel. Oh, that's real pretty together. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your outfit, Fire. A Sith sorcerer, tricking people into thinking she's a Jedi consular. Truly the Inquisitor way. Yeah! Fire says, this girl was stolen from a primitive tribe and enslaved. Ah, that makes sense for where your belt was coming from, your belt idea. Okay, lastly on Satele Shan's server, we will be doing Marcus Wheeler on their character Extra Pass. So let's make sure Marcus actually made it here. Like I don't have... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Did I miss Malga's server? Nope. That will be next. We're on our last character on Satele Shan. Oh, we got a fancy boy! Me and Mr. Swtorista are playing a Dungeons and Dragons game, and one of my characters, I'm just gonna imagine they look like that from now on, because they're like a real fancy, tall, blonde character who hits people with a sword. He doesn't have a lightsaber though, and you got a really cool lightsaber here. So Fireblade is a Sith Juggernaut. Oh, not Fireblade, sorry. Marcus Wheeler is on Extra Pass. They're the Venerous Legacy, and they're in the Gaming Council. And we're gonna take a look at this set, because you have really, really beautiful mix of very, very opulent, lots of gold trim package, yeah, and lots of a couple of different sets mixed into here that I like a lot too. So the most notable piece you're gonna have is the chest piece, and that's the Noble Counselor's tunic. And I've actually mostly only seen this on female characters, but it definitely punches in that noble lord kind of look for the Sith warrior perfectly. And I was wondering what kind of dye you had in there. You've got the funniest thing in there to make it look so opulent. You've got like a poop colored brown and dark blue. How that made this beautiful thing, I don't know, but good job. So the other thing that you have is a Thexan's belt, which is like totally out of line for the rest of the outfit, but it matches so good. It's got like these little ornate bits right here, all the gold, and it matches on the top here because that's also got the embroidery, I guess you could call it. And then lastly, to really bring in the Sith warrior vibe, you've got the Callous Conqueror's greaves, boots, and gloves, and those are normally kind of a Sith Inquisitor set. They're kind of meant to go along the creepy Sith alchemy kind of mystery vibe, but with the gold dye in there and not using the entire set, it just looks like a really, really solid kind of knight's armor set, like a plate armor kind of set. He is the Senate. And the last thing you've shown that's really cool is this lightsaber. This is one of my favorite lightsabers just because it's so incredibly different than everything else. This is the Descendants Heirloom lightsaber, and this one, it's just huge. Like, it's really large in size compared to a lot of the other lightsaber hilts, and it also has an almost art sculpture design to it. Like, it's clear whoever was making this when they were originally designing the lightsaber as an artist was like, oh, I want to make something really flowing and really intricate that isn't just a metal tube for your lightsaber. And you've also put in the gold. I think you're just using a yellow lightsaber crystal. I don't even know if you have a color crystal in there, but you've got the lightning tuning in there to give it a little more of furious power. That is a really nice lightsaber and setup, Marcus. Thank you so much for sharing your very opulent Sith Juggernaut. Oh, Marcus shared a little bit in chat. I actually created this set on another character, but I love Vicious Return so much I keep replaying it. I created it after conquering Sakul and claiming my character as Emperor. I still wanted a Sith feel since my character wants to rule above all and rule the Sith Empire. Took a bit of inspiration from Dark Empire's Palpatine. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Okay, and that's it for Satele Shan. So we're gonna jump. Oh, let's say hi to the audience. Hey, everybody. I like that. It's feel like over on the right. I mean the left. Let's see. We got one lone on fire bounty hunter over here. Hi. Okay, let's head over. We're going to head over to Darth Malgus now. If you're wondering how to participate, I'm going to post some links in chat. So the long and short of it is, if you want to showcase an outfit, you need to support the Swtorista project in some way. So this money goes to like hosting the website, all the software I use for my videos, all the equipment we've had to get over the years, and all my time. So we are going to Darth Malgus now. So whether you support on Twitch through Twitch subscriptions or through Patreon, the easiest way is to support through YouTube memberships. There's literally a join button you can click. And if you do so, then you can sign up to Showcase. So once you've done that, just go to swtorista.com/fs and it will let you sign up for the sheet. So we're going to be looping back around to Starforged and Satele Shan. So if you wanted to enter but you missed those servers, don't worry. We're going to be heading back there once we do Darth Malgus and the other European servers. Is Satele Shan better than Starforged? I mean, there's no real better or worse. It kind of depends what type of activities you're trying to do, and more importantly, what type of communities you're trying to join. Personally, I would pick a guild over picking a server at this point. They're both decently populated. Starforged, as far as I can tell, has more players, but Satele Shan's not like unpopulated or anything like that. So I'll be going to Darth Malgus Republic side first. So if you want to join us either in the audience or if you're showcasing, please line your character up in front of the Alderaan Stronghold terminal as it tells you how to do on the right hand side of the screen, and you'll be able to enter if you're on Republic side. You're looking for Swtorista Stronghold. It's probably pretty far down in the list, sorry. I'm not on my home server here. Rick says that was the entire population of Satele Shan. No. Don't spread lies. Satele is, as far as I can tell, I've never really heard. I know Starforged is bigger, but I've never heard too many people complain about Satele Shan except for certain types of activities, and I haven't even done a lot of like verification to see if it's just a feeling or like a time zone thing, or if it's actually true or not. Like, it's not like I see a lot of posts by players between my YouTube and between Reddit, so I usually try and like kind of collate information from that versus just hearing it from that one friend who's on Satele Shan. So the audience is going to be both. Right now we're on Republic side. Hey, we got our first Jedi Sage, and then I'll be switching over to Imperial side and you'll be able to join there. There's just a bug in the game right now that makes it so you can't it only lets you go to the openly listed stronghold on the faction that the character who owns it is on. It's really dumb because you can like look, I'll show you why I'm cranky about it. There's an ability to publicly listed for everybody, nobody, Republic or Imperial. So you think if you list it for everyone would be able to join. Satele Shan used to be the Nightmare Mode rating server because it had Harbinger. Yes, that is true. How Starforged got bigger, I'm not quite sure how that happened. Which CPU do you use? I think we have an we have NVIDIA right now. But I don't think I wrote down what it was. Because we used to have an AMD, but we switched it out because we were having some issues. We don't have anything like super fancy, like none of the super new ones. Like we upgraded it like a year ago, I think. Could be longer, I forget. If you want to see my full specs, I think if you Google SWTORista computer, I've got a video up and it's in the description except for the graphics card change. Hey, Viserys. Is that, Zeno? I don't know if you're still here, if you need some help getting here. So, last call for Republic side. If you're Republic side Darth Malgus and wanted to come in the audience, please give a shout and chat now and I'll hold on for you. All three, oh, let's see. As usual, all three of our contestants are Imperial side. Yeah, something like Bait says, not sure what's in Alderaan, but it makes my computer run hot. Yeah, absolutely. I think it has to do with all the grass, but don't quote me on that. But this area is really, really big too. So I think it might also be trying to load all the stuff back there as well. Powell says, hi, it's Viserys. Nice to be here. Yeah, thanks for coming for the audience. Zeno says, I'm on an imp. Name is Urizian. Did you manage? Oh, right. You're waiting for me to switch over. Got it. Imp gang. Here we go. Let's switch over to Imperial side now. Starforge got bigger than Satil Shan because Starforge became a lot of streamers' home server. I was kind of wondering that. Like, I'm sure I influenced it a little bit because everyone asked what server are you on, and I'm like, I'm on Starforge, and they're like, oh, I should go there because she's clearly not hating the game, so that's probably a good server. But quite a few of the PvPers wound up on Satil Shan, actually, which is interesting. There's not really that many streamers, to be honest. Like, people who have more than, like, 20 people watching them at a time. Oh, where am I? So Imperial side is now opened up for anyone on Darth Malgus server who want to watch in the audience. Use the instructions on the right hand of the screen. And right now, Matt, the Slothful Samurai, and Elite Ghost, if you're already at the terminal, come on in. If you need some help, let me know and I'll actively invite your character. Have you seen what the Sith are wearing? It's like every fashion designer went over to the dark side. Yes. I love that quote. It's so cute and so meta. Slothful says, I'm a YouTuber, but not much of a streamer, to be honest. We actually don't have that many SWTOR YouTubers either. It makes me sad. I wish there was just like a billion people creating content because I love talking about creating content. I love sharing things that other people have made, that especially stuff that I don't ever plan to cover. Even stuff that I plan to cover, I usually end up sharing it. Like, just because I'm excited someone made something and maybe from a different perspective. Reanimated Project says, ah, thank you very much, Reanimated. No capes. Ah, Jedno says, I forgot about the patch and won't make it in time for the audience. Yeah, those patches, they always get you. Even me, who am keeping track of all the events and I'm supposed to be like sharing news and stuff like that, I always forget the patches. I log in and I'm like, could you link a Let's Play for SWTOR? Oh, you could link a Let's Play. I don't actually consider Let's Play content creation. It's not quite the same. I enjoy watching some of them, but it's like almost an entirely different set of skills and audience and stuff like that. Okay, let's take a look. Let's make sure we're looking for Leija. That was so loud. We're looking for Leija, Gurna, and Falrox. Oh, I found Falrox. I'm just gonna turn nameplates on. It's gonna make my life easier, isn't it? So I'm looking for Gurna and Leija. See if they made it. Oh, I see Leija. I'm looking for Gurna to make sure they made it here. And Gurna is on the Slothful Samurai. Oh, on my way. Okay, no problem. As long as you're not having any issues getting in, I think we can get started. So we're going to start with Matt's character on Leija. Leija, come up to the stage. Overlord says, I've been getting my fill of the game by watching your channel. You're awesome. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're able to live the game vicariously through the videos. So Leija is gonna walk up to the catwalk. Oh, what a cute outfit! Oh my gosh, this is like a perfect little summer outfit. So friendly Leija, the special snowflake. Oh, so shy, so cute. And this is Matt's character. And Matt is wearing something I never thought I would ever see someone wearing in a fashion show. And that is achievements, and that is the Imperial Practice jersey, and they've dyed it with I think maybe yellow or light orange and white. And I never see people wear these. I think I thought they would be this super awesome thing people would wear all the time to show their support. Aha, you guys can't see. Technical difficulties. Here we go. I did it. Hey you. Hey James, thank you very much. Hey you, turn on the screen. Oh no, Nightbot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Johnny. Johnny, Nightbot. Let me turn Nightbot off and you can enjoy Matt's cute character for a second. Nightbot is the thing I did so I can post links in the chat easily, but Nightbot is a little Nightbot likes to ban everyone from the chat. Okay, we're fixed. Johnny will no longer get banned from the chat. Sorry. Okay, so this is Matt's character, Friendly Leija, special snowflake from Nerf Herders, and they're wearing the Imperial Practice jersey, and I think it's like a black color normally, and it was supposed to be something so you could set up kind of your own teams for Hutball and stuff like that. You could actually dress that way. There's actually an Imperial one, a Republic one, Hutball for Rotworms and Frog Dogs, both home and away. So they've taken that one and dyed it and kind of made it a more casual set. They're wearing Naga Sadao's lower robes, which is really cool because it becomes like just like a mini skirt with a lot of nice texture to it. Like I'd wear something like that in real life. Actually, I just looked down and I'm wearing something like that in real life. And mix it with some boots that are also very casual. They're the Slave Girl slippers and the RV03 speed suit belt. So Matt, did you have anything specific in mind for this character other than just kind of like a cute little casual Imperial aligned outfit? Oh, you've got the little bracelets too. If so, I better check chat. I keep forgetting some of you are posting in there instead of YouTube chat. Nice, Gurna made it. Sweet. Are these player created costumes? Yes, these are all like super custom ones. Like they've gone all out. Most people have like dyed them. They've mixed different pieces. I don't think I've seen anyone who's just wearing a straight single outfit so far. Matt says, I like making casual outfits is all. Wanted a new summer one. You got it. Perfect. Thank you so much for showing. I think you were on that same character last week as well. Thanks so much for sharing your outfits. See you later. A class ring. Yeah, it's kind of like a class ring. That's funny. Next up is going to be Gurna, who is the slothful the slothful samurai's character. We'll have them come up on stage. So if you're looking to sign up, we're rotating through the servers and we'll be looping back around for Starforge and Satil Shan. So feel free to take a look at the links in chat for how to sign up. Awesome, we've got Gurna is back. I'm gonna turn off our nameplates again now that we've checked everyone's here. So Gurna is Darth. I just completely missed the stage. Gurna is Darth Gurna Dakata, Bringer of War, and this is the character belonging to the Slothful Samurai. This is a crazy set. This is like insane. I don't even know what's going on here. So first off, I see that you're wearing, I think, Naga Sadao's helmet? Yeah, Naga Sadao's crown. And Naga Sadao, like, I kind of wonder if this is almost like a Naga Sadao type of set. If you wanted to chime in chat there, Samurai, anything about this outfit. But I remember when I was trying to make my own Naga Sadao character, I had a very similar kind of look to him. Let me look up Naga Sadao real quick. What do you look like? Oh yeah, you nailed it. So Naga Sadao is you mostly see him in the comics for the Old Republic era, and he's got a lot of color variation, but he's usually not depicted as a full red-blooded Sith. He's kind of pale, sometimes he's pinkish, sometimes he's kind of a yellowish color. But you've achieved that look, I think, by making him very dark side, and that's sapped a lot of the pigment of your pure blood. Perfect. Yeah, Slothful Samurai says, yep, spot on. However, there is an actual Naga Sadao's outfit in games. This is super cool that you've kind of made your own outfit, because the headpiece of Naga Sadao set fits really well, but Naga Sadao actually has a couple different armor sets, and the one that I'm showing right now is only one singular one we have in games. So it's clear Slothful's kind of gone to try and mix and match something that they felt fit a little bit better with the Naga Sadao vibe. So what have they actually got on? They've got the Spectre's chest guard, which normally is, let's see if I can take out the dye. No, I can't, but it's normally like a kind of red, purple, and I think gray. So it's the first time I think I've ever seen it dyed, because it does have so many bits and pieces that don't change color. Like this purple doesn't change color, this purple doesn't change color, this little purple doesn't change color. So this is super neat to see this dyed. They've also got the matching Spectre's lower robe. It's clear it's kind of gone for like the arcane kind of look, kind of old school, very elaborate, I guess you could say, with the fabrics. The Masashi Bulwark's MK1 gloves are there's awesome spiky gloves. There's quite a few different spiky gloves available in the game, but I think these specific ones may not be available anymore, but you can still definitely find some. And the belt is something I really liked a lot as well. That's Atris's sash, and I don't think you did it for lore reasons. It's still kind of cool. She's a historian, a librarian, and it's got a lot of nice like texture to it, like a cool pattern on it. Oh, I like the lightsabers as well. These are the Descendants heirloom lightsaber that we saw before earlier in the day, but this time there is a advanced gold core lightsaber crystal that really, if you're doing the gold and orange, that's definitely the way to do it. I think I'm trying to think of Naga Sadao. If he had a lightsaber, I think he may not have actually had one back then. The lore's a little bit all over the place. This looks really good with the outfit though, and we can definitely pretend those are actually sabers and not necessarily lightsabers. Very cool. Thank you for sharing such a lore heavy outfit. Oh, nice! You've also got your own Naga Sadao red and black. That is a good, interesting variation of that. Definitely suits it really well. All right, thank you so much for sharing your lore outfit, Samurai. Next up, we will have Elite Ghost will be sharing their character Falrox. So feel free to come up on the stage. Orange is the Malchus theme this week, right? I'm not complaining. Orange and gold. Yeah, don't pick your nose with those gloves. Very dangerous activity. Proto sabers. That's kind of what I was thinking of with the power packs. We don't really have anything like that in game. Oh, this is an awesome outfit. This is the character Falrox, the deep programmer of the Tusken Ravers, belonging to the character Elite Ghost. They've got a really nice mix. I talked a little bit earlier about how I feel about black and white. It's considered the mid of fashion. It's very striking. I think a lot of players like it because it's such a stark contrast between the two. I don't even know if you can call them colors, the two shades. The highest contrast you can get, and also it's expensive and looks expensive, and it just fits so many types of characters too. So they are wearing the Field Tech Gunner's breastplate. What character are you? You're an operative. Dang, I was having trouble settling down deciding if you were a Sith warrior or if you're a trooper, but you are actually a operative. Like, that is some crazy cool outfit. You are super heavy geared for being an operative. I'm kind of wondering if you're secretly a a stormtrooper, but old-fashioned. If you want to share anything about your character, Elliot Ghost, in YouTube chat, I'd love to read it out and share it with everyone else. So you're wearing the Field Tech Gunner's breastplate. This one is normally a trooper armor, but I think it suits this outfit really, really well. And it's mixed with Tulak Horde's helmet, and this helmet is very unique. It's kind of one of a kind in the game, and it's often used for the kind of samurai aesthetic that it has. What else do we got? You've got a huge mix. You got Tactician Bracers, Mandalorian Tracker's Gloves, Bionic Raider's Belt, Malgus Reborn Greaves. Ah, I was wondering what you're wearing for the pants. Those match actually really well with the Field Tech Gunners. I wonder if it took you a long time to figure out that those would go together, if it was a happy little accident. So Illit Ghost says, nothing too special. I just like bulky armor. So I tried to go with some Sith and Operative mix. Yeah, I think you nailed it. And lastly, the Field Tech Gunner's boots are actually the ones that match this chest piece here. And they've also got a really nice weapon. That is the DLA-13 Heavy Blaster Rifle. That one's a Cartel Market one. I think they have a lightning tuning, and they have a red, like a super basic red crystal, but it's really nice in this weapon. You can see how the red color crystal shows up in the laser sight as well as down here. And the lightning tuning is kind of arcing along the weapon as well. Super cool. Yeah, that's a scary looking operative. I would not want to meet you sneaking around drumming costs. Thank you so much for sharing your outfit. Is there anyone else who was going to go on Darth Valgus? I think not. Let's see. We had no one on Tulak Horde and Leviathan. Let's see. It looks like we are going to loop back around. So if you wanted to sign up for either Starforge or Satil Shan, now would be the time. So I'm going to go say hi to our audience. Hey, everybody! Thanks for coming to watch the show live. Hi. Hi. Nice to have you here. See ya! I'm going to be hopping over now back to Starforge. Same thing, you can jump in the live audience again if you want to. So here is the information. We're going to Starforge. How do I get there to be in the audience? So the instructions are going to be on the right hand side of the stream. It says join in the live audience. So basically you go to the Republic fleet or the Imperial fleet, depending on your character. Let's see, who are our signups this time? We've got on Starforge a Republic, an Imperial, and Imperial. So Rock and Donkey, I'm going to be going on my Republic character first. So you might want to head over to the terminal now because everyone else is Imperial. So if you're Republic character on Starforge and want to come in the audience, please head over to the terminal shown on the right hand side of the screen now. If you're Imperial, you'll still be able to join. I just need a second as I have to go on one character, get everyone in, then go on the other character. It's just the way it works. Hey, Zeno, you made the full rotation with me. Thanks. Have a good one, Odie. What happens? Will this happen next week? Can you do more than one outfit? So my idea was that so the first show we did only like I think 4 people showcased, 4 or 5, so I was okay doing multiple. I just don't want the show to run for 6 hours. We're already an hour and 15 minutes in. Good job bashing people. So if you wanted to join the audience Republic Starforge, now is the time to go to the terminal and come in. So I don't know, my idea was that if there's only a couple people showcasing that week, they can do more than one. Otherwise, we'll only do one. My idea was if there was less than 10 people. But it looks like we have quite a few people signed up again. So I think next week we'll probably do one, but maybe have a backup ready just in case kind of thing. Yeah, Paul, thanks for coming in the audience. Fashionista, yeah, no kidding. No, William, you missed half the show. Luckily, we're looping back around to Starforge, so we're actually having a second little batch here. Okay, I don't see any Republic players. Oh, I see. They're here. We have a couple returners. So I'm gonna hop back over to Imperial side. Hopefully I didn't hopefully I gave you guys enough time. So I especially need to look for Danaedra. Oh, you put how to pronounce it. That's awesome. Thank you. So Danaedra, I see is here. So I can log out and go Imperial side. Ah, thank you very much, Zeno. Gonna do Malgus again today. Yes, I can loop back around to Malgus if someone signs up on the sheet who hasn't already showcased yet. That's not a problem. So I'm going on my Imperial character. Oh no, Brandon, I'm sorry. Zeno, if you're on, I can't remember, Zeno, are you on a Republic character? You might be able to invite Brandon if they miss the Republic shout out. I was kind of going too fast, I'm sorry. I'm still learning what is an appropriate amount of time to wait. Brandon's like, wait! So Zeno, oh, Zeno's on an operative. Trying to figure out how to do it, because I can't invite someone who's on the opposite faction. Brandon, put your character name in chat and see what we can do. I'll see what options there are. It's just kind of, the game sucks. Brandon says, I'm at the terminal now. I know, but I'm on the Imperial character now. Zeno, it would only work if you switched out and also had a key on that character. Because if you switched out to a Republic character, I couldn't give you a key, so you couldn't invite them. Have a good one, Matt. Thanks for coming. See you next week if you decide to show off again. Oh, Brandon, if you switch to Imp, that's way easier. You just come. It's easy. So I'm going to check and make sure our 3 more contestants Imperial side made it here. So I'm looking for Sinafra, Curiel, and Steve. I see Sinafra, Curiel, and I'm looking for Steve. I see Steve. Awesome, they all made it here. Sweet, Brandon. Yeah, and you can take your time getting here Imperial side. There's not a rush. I was thinking I should, if we don't have enough people, I should put together some of my own outfits to show off. I'm not nearly as creative as you guys, to be honest. I love seeing what you guys come up with. I don't even know what my character's wearing, like, I don't even know what she's wearing. Here, let's put whatever she has on here. It looks vaguely okay. Alright, I think we can get started on Starforge now. So we're going to be having, next up will be Ryan Rieb on Sinafra. Feel free to come up to the stage. Oh, I will switch it over now so you guys can see everybody. But yeah, I was leaving the instructions up so you can figure out how to get here. There we go. Nice! Oh, you got some crazy stuff going on right here. So this is going to be Sinafra. Oh, from my guild. Who is this? Hey there. This is Brian. Brian, do I know you? Do I know you in our guild? So Brian is on Sinafra and they're in Vestige of Despair. Hi! And they are wearing a lot of different things actually. They've really gone for the kind of very scary trooper kind of look, and they're actually on a power tech, so they are not somebody you want to meet if they are on the hunt for you. They've got a really good mix of different things here, which is really cool. So the main set of theirs is the Battlefield Commander set, and that's the chest piece, the pants, and the boots here. This really chunky set, and its main feature is going to be that kind of tube. This can either be maybe a breathing tube, or more likely it's probably going to be attached to like your jetpack or something like that, or maybe your flamethrower if you're specifically a bounty hunter. And I wanted to take a look at what color this one normally is. Yeah, this one's normally the silver color, but the other pieces I don't think are. Something really cool is the Herald of Zildrog helmet that Brian has added to their set. And the Herald of Zildrog armor set it's like a very kind of operative armor set. It's black. It goes under like a fabric hood. So it's really cool to see this on a bounty hunter. Brian says, no, I'm new. Hi, nice to meet you, Brian. And they've also mixed it up with a really nice belt to go with it, the Fearsome Harbinger belt, which fits in really well to this chunky bounty hunter look, along with the Exarch Asylum gauntlets. And that's a quite actually a rarer crafted piece, I believe, and that matches up really well with the chunkiness of the leg plates. That's a really cool set. Did you want to show off your weapon as well, Brian, if you had anything special there? Trip Boy says, I'm Tripe Boy is grilling. Nice. Yeah, if you know you have to bring some for the class. Oh, this is a nice choice of weapon. Oh, good matching. That's like half the difficult part of this game, is trying to find things that go together when they're not supposed to normally. Here we go. This is the Stronghold Defender's Blaster. It's a fairly uncommon blaster, and one thing that you may be able to see here is that the orange lines up super well with what's on the outfit. Brian, is there anything else you wanted to share about your outfit? This is a really, really neat bounty hunter set. I like it a lot. Definitely gonna go catch some criminals or something like that, and they'll never even see your face. Are you doing this on Darth Malgus? I'm actually rotating through all the servers, so if you wanted to sign up, here's all the information in chat about how it works. Brian's saying they just wanted something that was chrome-like. I think you found it. I think you succeeded on that one. Mika, if you don't mind moving off to the side, that'd be nice. Yeah, perfect. Chrome-like for sure. Thank you so much for showing off. And thank you very much, Luna. So next up, we'll be showing off Danaedra, and that'll be Rockin' Donkey's character again. Whiff says, I need to collect some stuff so I can be in a show one day and not just yelling naked about my high school football rules. San Dimas, is that in California? I think so. I don't think it's near where I live though. San Dimas. Oh yeah, that's like way out to the east. All right, we've got Danaedra up here. Thank you very much, Stan Jetski. So next up, we've got Danaedra Jade, Worm Food of the Jade Legacy of the House of Serenity, and this belongs to the character Rockin' Donkey, who showed us one earlier in the stream as well. So we were talking about how black and white dyes were the ultimate way to get some contrast, but we never talked about the red dye with the blue chiss. Being able to wear stuff on my chiss is also something I really enjoy, just because the chiss are just the brightest colored characters in the entire game, like so much pigment. So their character is a Jedi Sentinel. That I would not have guessed. I was thinking maybe she was a Imperial agent or maybe a smuggler. So this is going to be real interesting when you pull out those lightsabers. I'm curious what you have to say about this outfit, like what you were going for. Oh, Bill and Ted! Oh my gosh! I wasn't looking for a reference. I thought you were just dressed up real fun. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, that was just was that from you doing the head bop earlier? So what have we got going on with the actual outfit here? So let's take a look. Why do I keep trying to inspect achievements? It's never gonna give me anything useful. Oh, it's because you're on a Jedi Sentinel, so I can't actually take a look. So this is I believe, the Casual Vandals armor set. I'll have to double check it. No, it's not the Casual Vandal. It's a different revealing armor set. It is the... Go through my 3 pages of revealing outfits so I can find it. It is the Unfettered Trench Coat. It's normally black with a little band if you're wearing it on an Imperial character, or an Imperial character. A male character, it will have just the open chest if that's what you're looking for as well. But Rockin' Donkey has done, I think, quite a bit of mix and match. I don't think I could label any of the other specific pieces because they did a really good job of like picking pieces that were not going to be super standout and just picking those like simple red fabric pieces. And what's really nice is I really like their blades. These are the, try to remember what they're called. They're Manon. They're from the Manon Flashpoint. You do the Flashpoint sometimes, and then you get this currency that you can spend. Fira, yes. They're called Fira Vibro Sword, and it also looks like they have a yellow weapon tuning in there too, lightning tuning, so that's a really nice addition because the blade comes with that kind of blue glow around the edge. Kind of a consolation prize for not being a lightsaber, and then they've added the lightning weapon tuning. I also really like the goggles. There is really not enough goggles or glasses in the game, and it drives me kind of crazy. This specific set is probably, there's a couple different ones it could be. If you're on an agent, you can get the Agent's Exalted one. This one I would take a shot in the dark and say is the one from the Cartel Market vendors. I'm trying to remember exactly what those would be. There's also one you can get for Imperial side only called Quadranium Onslaught. That's probably the cheapest way to get it, but it changes. Stylish Defender's glasses. That's what I'm looking for. So stylish Defender's goggles. I think you can sometimes find them on the GTN, but otherwise they come from the Underworld Reputation vendor. It's kind of weird. Rockin' Donkey says Humble Heroes pants, and the Fear of Vibro Sword is what they have. Tribe says, I wish I knew half as much of this game as you've forgotten. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Donkey says, this is what I used when I came back to the game years ago. Yeah, that's a real nice, contrasting set. Definitely looks like it'd be fun to run around with in raids. Thank you so much for showing off your red outfit, Donkey. So next up is going to be... nice, Darth Peachy signed up last minute too, I see you. Fireblade is going to go up again on Curiel Fire. And earlier someone asked a question. It was Slothful Samurai asked, Swtorista, what's your favorite type of outfit for semi-Sith? Like non-Force users but still use lightsabers but not directly Sith but serve such? Well, if you're a non-Force user, you probably shouldn't be using a lightsaber because you're going to chop off your limbs by accident. But to be honest, I don't know. I think you would have to really look into your kind of backstory for that one. Like, who are you serving? Like, are you... Technically, Imperial Intelligence serves the Sith, but they wear Imperial Intelligence uniforms. Are you serving a specific Sith as a page? Then you would wear something that's kind of a pared down of their style. Like we saw that really cool gold armor earlier. You'd maybe wear some gold armor, but without all the crazy plating to kind of match them. Just think about what that person you're serving wants, and then go with what would go with that. Ronkin Donkey went to share. It's the Humble Heroes gloves and Remnant Underworld Troopers van braces, covert waist, and Slothful. Yes, that was what they were wearing. So next up, we're going to do Curiel Fire, Covenant of the Phoenix, and this is once again Fireblade's character, and they've got once again a nice mix and match. So they are on their they're operative this time. This is a cool. I've never seen this chest piece for an operative before. This is the Anathema Zealots chest piece, and it's a very lore-heavy chest piece. It's seen in one of the newer trailers, I believe, for the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. So not the most recent expansion, but the one before that. And they're like very Force user-heavy lore characters, I guess you could say. So being able to creatively use it for the operative is really cool. I mean, it fits in really well. I think it's black. It's form-fitting. It doesn't have any lower robes on it because they've switched it out for some other pieces. It's got a really nice texture. Do you mind showing me your back? Oh, that's what? Do all the knives come on the back of that? I think it does. I think that is built into it. That is so cool. I have to double check that. I can't preview it. I'm pretty sure it does. That's cool. That makes perfect sense why you'd want to choose it for the operative who likes to throw knives. That's neat. Fireblade says Curiel is a survivor, lawful evil. He's protective of his family, but he's a very, very capable assassin type of toon and prefers up-close confrontations with very sharp things. I like the blades on the back, and yes, the blades come with the set. Very nice. So I'm sure that Fireblade also really wanted to show off their weapon. So I'm going to see exactly what one that is. That is the Went Ross ER-1N bowcaster, and that's probably a sniper rifle. There may or may not be a blaster rifle version, but probably not. That is really cool. It's got kind of a vented flame here. Probably got like a black-white crystal in there if I put money on it. Yeah, black-silver. Oh, nice. And they've also got the repair weapon tuning, which is such a cool little thing. Adds extra droid to your operative. And maybe I'll be able to take a look at those pants now. Another player was wearing them, but I couldn't actually see what they were because they were on the wrong faction from me. So that is the Primeval Stalker pants. So if you guys want like that leather knight look earlier, that's what those are, the Primeval Stalker pants, which have the nice cross hatching on them. And the gloves are Anathema Zealot's gloves. And the pants are Intelligence Officer's boots, which, do those ones have a knife on them? No, these ones don't, but they have a lot of buckles and like knee pads and stuff like that. That is a pretty cool looking operative. I like that creative use of the oh, it's a blaster rifle, right. Operative has the blaster rifle, so that's what it is. Makes perfect sense. Fireblade says, spent more on getting this bowcaster than anything I've ever obtained. Yeah, I can imagine that one's is a platinum weapon to start with and not very common. Very, very nice. Craig says, that set is so pricey on Starforge. Yeah, that's going to be what the top, at least, is going to be one of those expensive sets for sure. Stan Jeski says, my operative use is the same. Yeah, it's a good one. All crossbows are blaster rifles. No, there are some that are sniper rifles. Why? I don't know, but there is. They're mostly from the bounty hunter event, the bounty event. All right, thank you so much for sharing that one, Fire, and for coming up a third time. Okay, next up is going to be a Reanimated Project, and their character is going to be Steve Incognito. I saw you had a very colorful character in the background. I didn't quite catch what it was. I feel like there should be obnoxiously loud house music in the background, says Delta, and we go boom, swoosh, boom, swoosh. We can have it. We can have our fashion show however we want it. Oh! I guess when I saw colorful, I don't think I realized that it was your character that was colorful. Yeah, feel free to come on up. So what do we got going on here? Got a lot going on. So first off, they are an operative. And I thought maybe you were a Twi'lek at first. I wasn't quite sure, but it looks like you are a red-skinned Zabrak. You've got such an interesting mix right here. Okay, you got a lot. You got, first off, the Canderous Ordos vest, and this is one of the chest pieces that I think is the cutest in the game for both male and female characters. It's just really snugly fit leather little vest with a super simple black tank top shirt underneath, and there isn't a lot in the game that works well for like casual clothing, like something you might just wear around day to day. But this is definitely one of them, and it looks like you've taken the brown leather and kind of tried your best to match it with a little bit with everything that you have in this entire outfit. So you've got the Canderous Ordos gloves that go with that set. The Sovereign Executioner's bracers, when you color match them, it made them like longer gloves, which is cool. The belt is the Sovereign Executioner's belt, which is a really, really unique belt. None of the other belts kind of make a little kind of drape or a little skirt over the bottom, so it's really nice to be able to mix and match that with all kinds of stuff. And it matches the top as well for the black. And lastly, for the shorts, you got the Resort Swimwear bottoms, which are one of the few shorts we have available in the game. They're technically a bathing suit, but we're just gonna wear them out and about because that's the best. If anyone's wondering about the helmet, it doesn't quite fit the casual vibe of the whole outfit, but it matches really well because of the brown of the dye going into there, or rather the brown of the vest. And that's the Cutthroat Buccaneers helmet, and that's kind of a cool helmet because it's from a companion that was released as a limited time subscriber reward, and so it's cool that you're able to work that into your outfit. And lastly, I really like these shoes here. These are the Resort Swimwear sandals. They really remind me of like Roman gladiator sandals, I guess you could say. Super cool. Thank you so much for showing off your outfit. Was there anything you wanted to share about it in chat, Reanimated? I also like you've got your companion all kitted out too in pieces of the resort swimwear with the purple belt. That's neat. Looks nice. That is a real cranky sound in the background there. Are they trying to cosplay a Roman soldier or something similar? I'm not sure. I was kind of wondering that too. There's like bits and pieces that kind of point towards that that aesthetic. Reanimated says, no, I was just trying to make him look as condescending as possible as he would talk to you. Hey, there you go. Yeah. That helmet meets that for sure. Thank you so much for showing off your outfit. Next up will be Darth Peachy. Someone was asking, is it too late to show off on Starforge? No, not if you hustle, because we have one character left that we would do on Starforge, and if you can get there before I'm done then you are welcome to showcase. So Darth Peachy, feel free to come up on stage on your character Talon. I was curious if you actually managed to get the character named Talon. I was going to be real jealous if you did. Delta says, Reanimated, if you want, you can be a pompous Roman. Yeah, fits in well. Perfect. Okay, so next up is going to be Talon, who's using all the animated effects to look extra scary. So we're seeing that dramatic extroverts armor again. Once again, like I said earlier, the Sith, we're on a Sith warrior this time, right? Sith Marauder, perfect. The Sith warrior really can show off in two different ways by having this huge, bulky armor and like completely overwhelm your foe just by walking in the room looking like a house, or you can go the exact opposite and overwhelm by like, I don't need any armor at all. And this can go for female or male characters. Just like the fact that you're showing so much skin, you know, you can defend yourself with those lightsabers. You don't have to be worried about anyone attacking you or ever even touching you. So they've got a ton of mixed pieces of armor. I think they were probably going for a Darth Talon look, who is a character from the Star Wars comics, not from this era, but she's a very well-liked character. She's very underclothed as this character is, and so they've got the dramatic extrovert's robe, some relaxed jumpsuit gloves to go with the leather look. Experimental, I think I'm looking at the right one. Yeah, experimental Osen weapons master belt, which has a nice little design on it. I like that. That's cute. And of course the dramatic extroverts boots and no pants dance. So there, one thing I also really like is their saber. They are using Thexan sabers, but the color crystal in there is really nice. That's the blood red color crystal. Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing your Talon cosplay. If there's anything you want to share about in chat, let me know in the YouTube chat and I'll share it with everyone else. I'm trying to catch who is that character who wanted to show off on Starforge. Parchero. Parchero just got here. Awesome. Parchero. Can you go sign up on the little spreadsheet so I know who I'm introducing? It'll be at Swtorista.com/FS for fashion spreadsheet, and I'll hold tight while you do that. Twist says, Swtorista has given me a renewed interest in the game, and now I remember how much I love it. I really like this game. Like, there's so much to it. Twist started playing in 2011 and then took a long break. Yeah, it's a super common thing. Hey there, Michael. Probably not going to be showing off any swimsuits today. The fashion showcase is coming along great, thanks. So Parchero, awesome. I see you. I think you just got on the spreadsheet, so just sign up at the bottom. Here, I'll do this in the meantime, as one should. Can we come hang out at the Stronghold even if we aren't in the show? Absolutely. So if you want to actually showcase, you have to be supporting the Swtorista project in some way, either Twitch subscription, YouTube memberships or Patreon. Totally up to you what you want to do. But if you just want to be in the audience, you can just show up. Right now we're on Starforge, and you can get in if we're Imperial side. And then at the beginning of each server, we make sure both factions can get in. It just has a bug where only Imperial characters can get in right now. Johnny, that's a lot to spend on the game right now. Will you be doing a Stronghold show soon too? I don't think so. I'm kind of... I had a lot of people asking me, can I do a Stronghold review? But I'm struggling with the fact that Strongholds take a really long time to show, and I have to swap between the Strongholds. People can't come to me. I don't want to... Like, 2 hours is really long time for a fashion show. Like, we're 20 minutes away from the end of the stream. And I don't... I know a Stronghold alone could take like a half an hour just to review one, maybe even longer. Perfect. Parch is almost signed up. Nice. If you want to bring Curax up on the stage, I'll review them now. Thanks for going on the sheet so I don't get lost. So we'll have next up on the stage Parcharo. Parcharo, who will be showing their Imperial character Curax. Are you considering BDO for character design? I don't have much of an interest in BDO from everything I've heard about it so far. Not really. Least amount of grind for me. But I've heard character design is awesome. So let's take a look at Darth Curax, the Imperial legend, Romanus Imperium. This is a really cool looking character. Kind of makes me think of the newer design for... I've got the name Darth Malgus really stuck in my head. Hang on. It's not Darth Malgus. I'm thinking of... Oh my gosh. Help me. Darth Maul. Darth Maul, not Malgus. And the newer designs of Darth Maul, where you see him in like the Clone Wars and stuff like that. It looks really cool. So what are you actually wearing? So we're seeing that Callous Conquerors, but once again, when you dump a die in there, it looks totally different from character to character. So first off, the pants are the Callous Conquerors greaves, probably with a black dye in there, and then the hints of the original color in the red are what's showing in the boots there. I'm very curious about the chest. The chest was the Relaxed Vestments chest strap, and that's kind of a desert themed one. Normally it's kind of got a little bit of like Tatooine inscriptions. It's brown and beige. I've never seen anyone use it to like put on a Sith character. That's really unique. The belt is the Callous Conqueror's belt, and it just it really makes the whole thing mesh together and makes it look like the Relaxed Vestments robes are actually part of the whole thing, because the Relaxed Vestments actually hang down is here as well. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, the black on black there. And they've got on their fabric, they've got very pale skin because they've gone to the dark side. They've got kind of corruption around the eyes here. They've used a kind of slave brand on their character, who is a Sith Inquisitor, and they've got the classic Zabrak markings up along the face. Really neat looking character. Parchero says, I've combined Terran Malicos with Darth Maul. So I obviously know who Darth Maul is. I'm very curious about who Terran Malicos is. Let me Google that real fast. Oh, that's the character. Yeah. The character from Fallen Order. Yes, I have seen him. So they've also got a really cool double-bladed lightsaber. They've got the incinerator weapon tuning, and I think they have an interesting lightsaber crystal in there. They have a red-black color crystal. That does some crazy things with that weapon tuning, and it's in the Twisted Fang dual saber, which probably is one of the perfect weapons for Darth Maul, I would say, in his later twisted years. This is definitely a very cool mashup. Was there any reason you wanted to do a mashup like that, or was it more like that's the kind of vibe you wanted for your character, and it's just kind of what it ended up being? It's really cool. Very intimidating looking Sith, and once again, same kind of thing. Intimidation through lack of armor is a very Sithy tactic. Next up, we're going to have... Oh, that's the end of Starforge. So we're gonna... Let me check and see if the other servers had any late signups. Yes, it looks like we will be heading over to Satil Shan. And I think Stan is trying to update their launcher, right? Yes. I think you're good to go. I mean, I'll stay behind if any newcomers sign up last minute. I don't mind staying a little late. So I'm going to head over to Satil Shan. Hello, audience. Thank you for coming to the live showing of the fashion show. Oh my god. You guys are making a mess over there. I don't even know what you're doing. Got someone dancing up in the awnings. Hey, everybody. Hi, hi. Thanks for coming. So I'm going to head over to Satil Shan now. I'll first be going Republic side. So if you want to be in the audience on Satil Shan, Republic side, you need to go like now. Leia, Luna, I'll make sure you get an invite for sure. So you can head over ASAP. There was an update today, question mark? There was one yesterday, I think. I don't know if there was one today. Harcharo says, I'm just compelled by insanity and Sith, so I combined it with elegance. Yeah, I think you nailed it if that's what you were going for. Ah, I never made it to Satil Shan. I accidentally went back to my main character. Stand behind the railings. Don't bother the supermodels. So I'm heading over to Satil now. Okay, I'm loading into my Republic character, so give me a second on Satil Shan. Hey there, Alpha. Papa Delta Yankee asks, wait, why not just host it on a dual faction stronghold? Because BioWare fixed your game. There's a bug right now that even if you list it to both factions, I have it listed for both factions for all of my strongholds on all of my servers. People can only actually get in on the faction that you're on. It's dumb. It is what it is. So if you're Republic side on Satil Shan and wanted to be in the audience, please head over now, and the instructions are on the right hand side of the screen. Let's make sure our friend Leia's character gets invited. Sweet, sent you a stronghold invite, Luna. Go figure, right? How do I leave a stronghold? If you have your mini map on the screen, there is a button that says exit area. That's probably the easiest way to do it. My stronghold's so big that there's no like door near you. I'll make sure Luna gets here before I leave so I don't accidentally have them kicked out. Sweet, Luna's character made it here. So if you're not here yet and you want to join in the audience on Republic side Satil Shan, please shout out in chat. That way I can make sure to wait for you. Otherwise I'm going to move over in a minute or two to go Imperial side so Imperial people can get here. Bye Crosis. Did I miss the whole stream? Well, you missed an hour and 50 minutes of it, so... Do cartel market items unlock on all servers, or just the one it's purchased on? So if you mean when you buy an item from the cartel market and use it on a character, it's only for that character. If you're unlocking an item through collections, that's for your entire account on all your servers. So there's some things that I like use on all the servers when I'm there, which is really nice. I don't have to, like, I originally unlocked it for my main server, and then I was like, oh, hey, I'm on Satil Shan and I can use this mount or this armor too. Can you get an invite? Oh, Xeno, yeah, for sure. Xeno, are you, I don't know your character name, and are you pub or imp side? I mean, I should know your character name. Thought I gave you a key, but I guess not. Yeah, collections are account-wide. So, last call for Republic side audience on Satil Shan. Right, I'm gonna send you a key this time. Keith and Mortimer. There you go. Nice, you're able to accept it. Okay, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna be heading now. I'm going to go log into Imperial side to Sean. So if you want to come in the audience, get ready for that using the instructions on the right. When's the next fashion show, by the way? It will be every Friday at 3 p.m. PDT. So every Friday about 2 hours before now. Same day, same place, same everything. We have schedules. It's fun. Okay, I'm now logged in Imperial side. If you want to join us Imperial side on SWTOR in the audience, now is the time to use the instructions on the right. And if you are Rubik's Cubed, Veggie, or Rubik's Cube, I think I'm gonna have to hustle because I think we have someone on Darth Malgus who wanted to show off too, if you don't mind saving it for next week. Johnny says, can I add you to gift you a hypercrate? No, you don't have to gift me anything. Look, let me show you something. Please don't gift me anything. Let me switch this. Yes, look at this. I have over 1 million cartel coins. Please don't gift me anything. I'll just feel bad. If you want to do something nice, go find a newbie player on like Tython and give them like 50,000 credits. Thanks, Rubik's. I appreciate it. Okay, so as soon as I think we're almost ready to go. So Luna, I'm gonna have you actually have you put Leia right on the stage right now. I'm gonna switch over to Republic side so I can actually look at Luna. I wish I could inspect even if someone's on the opposite faction. Must have more. Okay. Looks like most of my... I think... I see you guys are coming in on your Imperial characters even after I've already switched over to my pub character. So I have this suspicion that it's actually... The rule is not you have to be on that character. It's like you have to have logged in to that faction within your current play sessions. Like something weird like that. We'll have to test it out next time. Delta says, wait, you only have 3 million credits? I think I have about 70 million right now. I try not to keep credits on hand. I try to like spend them as soon as I can for projects and stuff like that. Alright, let's switch over to the game and then I can show you guys Luna's character. Alright, next up is going to be Leilani. Leilani Bloodstone, the Dreadsea, the living legend of the Sanguine Galaxy, and this is Luna's character, and Luna Anna says that they just call their character Leia. Good name. And you have a scary looking character here. Let me take a look at what she's wearing. We're seeing that dramatic extrovert again, and I talked a little bit about black and white earlier. I talked about black and white dyes. I didn't talk about black and white characters. It's very cool that you've got such a contrasting character here. I think she's a cyborg, right? So she's a human cyborg, and you've got it so that she's got her dark side corruption showing, so she's just lost all the pigment in her skin. Very, very pale with that really dark armor, and that dark hair makes it look especially cool. You've got a big scar across her face, you've got her orange glowing eyes, you got super dark black eyeshadow all the way around here. And Bliss wants to know, isn't that the ghost from The Ring? Yeah, that same effect of having super high contrast for a very creepy look. So Luna has mixed a lot of different pieces here for a very cool look. They were showing off the Mask of Nihilus earlier. I guess that's when she needs to go around without her face showing. I imagine that's not a lot of the time. So dramatic extrovert's top. They've got these really cool gloves called the Remnant Resurrected Inquisitor's gloves, and they're real like creepy. They almost have like a blade sticking out of the top, and they've got a lot of like little bits and pieces right here, and those are from the heroic crates that you can turn in after level 61 or higher. You've also got another one of those pieces, the Remnant Underworld Knight's Belt, and that's where things get interesting. Oh, you're on a Jedi Guardian? Dang! I thought for sure you were on some type of Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor. This is where you can get real creative with the outfits. Yeah, so she's definitely holding on to her Jedi Knight heritage there with the belt. I don't know what her life is like now. Luna Anna says, pretty much just wanted to make a fallen Jedi character. Yeah, no kidding. I think you succeeded in that. So she's also wearing the series. We've had a lot of love for the cybernetic legs this round. The series 614 cybernetic legs, and these ones are a little bulkier. Let me get up real close to her pelvis. You can't really see it, but they're like attached at the waist here. That's the cybernetic legs, and it's kind of like a chassis, I guess you could say, and cybernetics just all the way down. And the Remnant Dreadguard Trooper's boots, I imagine she may or may not also have cybernetic feet under there too. Did you want to show your lightsaber, Luna, if you had anything interesting there? Craig says she was giving out 1 million credits Rackle vaccines for the fun of it. That's because I felt bad. I didn't have my own. Oh, cool. So you've got, I think that's a black-orange lightsaber crystal. I'm not 100% sure. It is, yes, black-orange in the Onderonian Bulwarks lightsaber. That's pretty cool. I'm wondering if that's one you get through leveling up or if that's one through reputation. I think it's through leveling up. It doesn't really match your outfit, like with the black and white, and then instead you've got like the copper and the black and orange, but it gives a ton of contrast, and I like that it probably, I imagine the lightsaber kind of flows back to the idea that she was once a not fallen Jedi, which is pretty cool. Thank you so much for hopping for the second round of Satil Shan to show off your character, Luna. And Luna confirms that yes, you just get it through leveling. So next up, I'm going to be doing my last run of Darth Malgus, and that will be for Stan Jetski. I'll be starting off on Republic side Darth Malgus, so if you want to join in the second round of Darth Malgus audience on Republic side, please head there now, as I will not be staying long, and the instructions are on the right hand side of the screen. Does Swtorista have a Twitter or Facebook page? I don't do Facebook, but I'm on Twitter a lot. I like to share fun stuff that happened throughout the day that isn't enough for video. Same name, Swtorista. How do I join the fashion showcase? Nightbot has posted the links about how to sign up. I think we're starting to wrap it up for the day, so I'm starting to reach the end, but we will be doing it every Friday at 3 p.m. PDT, and all the information about how you can showcase your own outfit is at swtorista.com/ff for Fashion Friday. Flagbait says, always find weapons are the last thing I do. Ah, me too. I put my outfit and then I have to go find something that goes with it. Really says, don't do Facebook. That's a plus in my book. I actually I don't do social media for like real life stuff at all. My social circle is very, very small. But for Facebook, I actually met a lot of really cool players through Facebook. The only thing I didn't like was the way it worked. But there's a lot of cool people. A lot of the cosplayers all use Facebook, and there's a huge cosplaying group. There's the SWTOR players community, which is another great place you can ask questions and meet other people. A lot of people who create things. Like, I don't know if you guys remember John, who was showing us all the props he had created. He's also on, Facebook is his main jam, and a lot of the other creators use it the most compared to the other social media things. So I'm on Republic side of, I don't even remember where I am. I think I'm on Darth Malgus. Yes. So if you want to join the Republic Darth Malgus audience, now is the time to do it. You gotta hustle. I'm gonna be switching to Imperial side soon. If you need a minute to get here, post in chat and I'll hold on a second. Tripe asks, if you could reincarnate into SWTOR, Star Wars, or anything, what would you choose and what class? Well, I would probably just get killed no matter where I reincarnated in Star Wars land. It's What are you guys doing over here? You guys having a little party over here in your Imperial Agent outfits? Hi. You're welcome to hang out there. I just wasn't sure what you were doing. I'd probably want to be like a Jedi Consular, like a healer or archivist or something. Something a little less dangerous that helps people, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Imperial side now. Would you ever consider making an Instagram page for short videos, Outfit Post X? I was thinking, I actually tried it out. I was just having trouble keeping up with all the different ways I communicate with people. So I mainly use Discord, Twitter, Discord for private stuff and like to chat with people and plan projects and stuff like that, and for my private Discord. And then I use Twitter to like chat with people publicly, like share stuff I'm up to, share what I'm streaming, share what little projects I finished recently that aren't like a whole video or like a cool character I made or whatever. And YouTube, I have all the comments there, and now Twitch, I've been streaming every morning. Speaking of which, here's the, if you guys want to do more streaming with me, I don't just stream on YouTube. YouTube's actually like the backup. Let's see if Nightbot can figure that out. Yeah, there we go. Nightbot posted the schedule for when I normally stream. Okay, cool. So, Teriyaki, I'm assuming that's Stan's character. I like your character name. Teriyaki is like something I could eat all day, every day. Teriyaki with rice. So I'm on Imperial side now, and if you want to join the audience Imperial side on Darth Malgus, you are welcome to. I know probably a couple of you have already been in the audience like 20 times. Pretty funny. Let's switch over to the desktop so you guys can see too. Are they doing any more SWTOR expansions anytime soon? So quarantine kind of threw things around this year. I don't know if they're planning to do an expansion this year, but if they were, it's definitely not anymore. There's going to be a story update coming in the holidays, and there's a new event probably coming in October, it kind of sounds like. Not 100% sure, in the fall. So we'll be getting new content, but I don't think we'll be getting an expansion until next year. My guess is December next year, because that will line up with the 10th anniversary. Okay. Let's take a look at Teriyaki's outfit. Oh yeah. Look at that mustache. I like it. I like it. Teriyaki, Titan of Industry of the Guild Syndicate of the Dark Star. And that is Stan Jetski's character. And Stan, if you want to share anything... Sino! Sino went on a stealth character to try and be less visible, but there was a bug in his armor. So this is Stan's character. Stan, if you want to share anything in chat, feel free. You've got a really cool mix of stuff right here. It's kind of like a lot of Sith armor, but dyed in Jedi colors. So you are on a Sith assassin. You've got the Jawa facial thing right here. I'm kind of wondering, does that have anything to do with your outfit, or does your outfit just happen to also be brown? There is the Lana Beniko's tunic, which is kind of one of the closest things we have to like old school Jedi robes with like the two tabards. And it's also got some armoring and stuff like that. And it looks really nice dyed black and brown. It really gives me a Jedi kind of vibe. And then next up is the Revan Reborn Greaves, which are normally very ominous black and red color. Stan Jetski says, I usually pick one piece and build an outfit around it. I don't do full sets, so that's why. Yeah, you got a lot of mix and match here for sure. You've got Tawadair's boots for a kind of heavier Jedi piece of armor. The Eradicator's gauntlets, which have those cool spikes on them. And the belt is Atris's sash, which we took a look at earlier, has that... Oh, spikes. Spikes, yeah. One thing I really like about this character is also just kind of their face design. They've got a lot going on. They've got the raked scars along the face. I think they might be part of the Sith Inquisitor slave brand options. You got the heavy mustache, and then you've got the side swept hair. It's a really, really unique look. I don't see too many characters that look like that. That was really cool. Did you want to show your weapon at all, Sten? Ooh, nice. Let's take a look at that. Very pretty. You look real everyone in the background dancing here. You look real nice on my purple stage here. And so that is the Volatile Conqueror's Saber Staff, and you've also got a Derelict Purple Crystal, which is a really nice variation of the purple crystal, and the Indigo Fog Weapon Tuning. So you were like, do I need more purple for my Sith Inquisitor? And the answer is always yes. There's even like, I don't know if you can see it, the way the character is gripping. Oh, you can see a tiny bit. There's even a purple glow on the actual lightsaber itself. And another thing that makes that lightsaber unique was the actual the handles, like the cross guards that protect your hands. So between the spikes and the cross guards, you are covered. No one's going to be hurting your hands. Don't you worry about it. Thank you so much, Stan, for showing off this outfit. It was a really neat one. Like I said, very unique for the Sith Inquisitor and not something I've seen before. Yay! That's the fashion show. That was the entire thing. The full 2 hours of armor sets. That's really cool. Thank you guys so much for showing off all your different outfits. Thank you to our last audience here dancing in the background. Thank you to our one last audience member here. We are now closing up the park. Please go home. Take all your belongings with you. Do not leave any popcorn behind. If you guys want to join in for Fashion Fridays next week, we will be doing this at the exact same time, same place. So 3 p.m. PDT on YouTube every Friday. So that would be about 2 hours before now if you're watching this live. If you missed it, don't worry. It will be on the YouTubes later. So you can just, if you want to go look up any of the outfits, or if you're just sad, the last one is also up if you wanted to watch it and miss the first episode of Fashion Showcase Fridays. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. And for those of you who join me in the morning, I'll see you Monday on Twitch at 8 a.m. PDT. See you later. Bye. Stop stealing everything in my house. Leave the statues alone. Bye. See you next week.